Yeah, go ahead, no problem.
So it's very very interesting. It's funny you say that because if I think about it, you're like it's not spirituality. It is emotional and kind of materialistic. So how does one begin a spiritual journey or to let go of that type of stuff and focus more on I guess the soul?
See, prime thing is you are saying how to focus on the soul and how to know the goal of life, how to start up on the spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit is already on a journey. So you have to understand you were a small baby once, then you grew up, you'll enter adulthood, you'll lose and leave adulthood, you'll become old and then you'll meet the end goal of life. So the goal of life is death. And then it has to restart all over again. You start your car, you go through a distance, you reach your destination, the car is off. You hop out, then you restart the car, you go on another journey. This is how the life is going. So we cannot talk about the car. The car has always been there. The spirit is always there. The destination in the journey is changing all the time. And the way it is changing is how life is. At times there are bumps on the road, there are speed breakers, you get challaned at times, the petrol is over. So that is what life is. You keep moving, you keep maintaining the car, and the car is car, it will be car, it will always be there. Now the journey is quite cumbersome at times. The journey is quite questionable because you get a lot of time thinking, where will it end? How will it end? Even if you know death is the final destination, you don't know when you will reach there. At times you want to reach at other person's place, maybe it'll take a day or a two. But at times maybe you'll reach early, maybe you'll reach late. You can die early, you can die late. It's useless thinking about death. That is pre-programmed. A mobile phone has 1 day battery. If you work too much on it, it'll end up in half a day. So better don't think about the destination. Usually you must have heard it, just enjoy the journey. It's all about the journey. It's useless thinking about the destination. The destination is fixed. How well we live, how well we die is what will ultimately count. So, spirituality, when you talk about it, spirituality is just going to help you accept death as the goal of life. And when you accept death as goal of life, then you accept that life is perishable. And what is not is perishable is the spirit. The spirit will again take course and it will go for another destination at some other time, at some other journey, some other life, some other birth and death cycle. So when you think about this, the ultimate goal of spirituality is living a fantastic and a fine life. Because if you live fine, you die fine. To get a fine death is an amazing achievement. People are not able to even live properly. They keep raising questions, keep fighting, keep trying to improvise, keep trying to even improve other people. So better live your life. People will come, people will go. Some cars will pass by, some cars will be there. Some person driving another car will fight also. Someone might love and hug. Everybody is going towards their own destiny, their own destination. The thing is, how well you are able to enjoy your ride. So when you talk about spirituality, you start learning to enjoy. Because the fear of death, the problems in life, they don't matter anymore. Then you get to understand it's all temporary. Nothing is stationary, nothing is going to be there forever. When something comes, we think, oh my God, is it going to stay forever? That is when we forget spirituality. Then we think about the mind, we think about the circumstance. It will also pass by. Nothing will stay. That is one thing for sure. So life is basically a journey, and spirituality is just a question we'll keep asking throughout this life. Once we finish this third dimension, three-dimensional life, we enter into the fourth dimension of life, that is called death. Then the death, we will lose the body, and then the bodiless body is called the astral body. We'll exist as the astral body. That astral body will carry the mind and the karma that we had been through accumulated, given, taken in this birth during the journey from one destination to the other. That is birth till death. And with that baggage, it'll go, move on, and then it'll be decided whether or not that astral body needs another car, another body. If you just get this understanding that this is a process, this is spirituality. Spirituality is not to give you peace, it is not to give you happiness, it is not to give you solace. Spirituality just is. It is singularity, it is not duality. You just cannot say it's good, it's bad, it's nice, it's not nice. It is just there to make you understand. Once you understand or realize, you are able to live a nice life. You'll always be looking towards the nicer things in life. If your car gets punctured, you'll see, oh my God, it got punctured in front of a station, gas station. I'm able to fix it. The problem is not to be counted for. What's counted for is, if you are into the spirituality aspect of understanding life and death, then your car will always have a problem in front of a gas station. You'll be able to fix it. So spirituality or being spiritual elevates you from natural worldly problems, natural worldly life. You get stuck otherwise. The legs, when they walk someplace, they can get stuck in the mud. They can get dirty. This is the material life. The stomach churns up, you think something, you feel goosebumps in the stomach. This is the emotional life. The head remains intact, up. So you have to sacrifice the material life, you have to sacrifice the emotional one. The spiritual will continue.
How do you live, a fine life? How can you let go and enjoy life?
You can live a fine life by looking and thinking about the finer things that happen in life. Simple. Things that happened as per the mind that you accumulated or developed during your lifetime, they are fine for you. Things that didn't happen as per the accumulated mind of yours during the lifetime are not the fine ones.
Right.
So if you're, according to your taste that has been developed through the lifetime, things happen, they are fine. So just think about them. At least that happened, so life becomes fine. If you start thinking things that didn't happen according to you, then you are concentrating towards the negative part. That is why people usually say, think positive, think positive.
Right.
Think positive means, okay, don't get depressed, go ahead. Something negative happened in your life. Okay, fine. It happens. You go for a drive, some negative will happen. The car can break down, there can be a speed breaker, there can be a flat tire, something can happen. But then at least you have the car. You can still fix it. If you start crying, cribbing about a flat tire, you will lose all the finer things in life. It is about focusing on the finer parts of life. If you focus on a fine aspect of life, you will enjoy. Like for a person who takes alcohol, he gets dizzy and at times possible he gets health problems. But if he thinks about alcohol and he thinks, I get a good high, I get a good kick out of it, he will drink only that much. And alcohol won't damage. It will never damage him. So if you look at the finer parts, you'll just have little bit and you'll be fine. If you think, oh my God, this is a very useless thing, I shouldn't drink, but you still keep drinking. I shouldn't drink, you even won't have the kick, you won't have the high, and you will also damage the body. You married?
I'm not. I have a girlfriend.
Okay, fine. You have a girlfriend. Your girlfriend is good plus bad plus dirty plus compassionate plus angry plus jealous plus loving. She is everything. How can you contain into the relationship with her? Only when you look at the finer parts. Then she is a fantastic female, one of the best. And if you do not look towards the finer parts, you cannot maintain with her. You will break. So when you look towards the finer parts of life, life becomes fine. Simple. It's your choice. A dog will love you, a dog will bark also. If you just ignore the barking part and you look towards the hugging part, the loving part, the companion part, you will love the dog. The dog will love you. The barking will always be there. To live a fine life, look towards the finer parts of life. Life is fantastic. It's a beautiful thing. Nothing bad about it. That's how you live.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. It's very applicable.
Yeah.
What you're telling me, like, it makes a lot of sense.
Ask another question.
So many of my things have already been answered. I didn't come with much more.
No, like say, sometime we talk. So usually they come all the time because I work at front desk. So they
Depends.
come all the time. So and I mean most of the people their question is how can we achieve our goal? Well, everybody has goal. Like say, he's a security officer. He would like to be a big policeman or big something else. How can we achieve it?
The question can be reframed. How can we get bigger? How can we grow our body? How can we become smart? How can we achieve adulthood from babyhood? Time. How can a small boy can ask, how can I grow my beard? Wait, time will do it. A toothless baby can ask, when can I have teeth? Time will give. A young boy can say, when can I have a girlfriend? Time will give. So what to do? Keep working. Keep working, and don't work hard. Never work hard, just work and work genuinely. It should be genuine. Whatever you do should be genuine. It shouldn't pain anyone else. It shouldn't pain you. It shouldn't bring fear in you. It shouldn't bring fear in the other person. Just work. Time will give you everything. Whoever has lived life and thought he has got success very fast, he has never done anything to get fast success. God has helped him. He has connected to the God.
We can still send a rec by.
So connect to the God. How to connect with the God?
How do you?
Get disconnected with life. Get disconnected with the material pleasures of life. You will find yourself connected to the God. The God consciousness will automatically be on and you will feel things happening. You must have felt it at times in life, things are just happening. I have done nothing about this or that and this has just happened. That is God consciousness. God already has plans for us, the cosmos or the God or whatever you can. It's your choice to decide. The words differ. Somebody else is doing a lot of things for us. Who is making you breathe? Obviously, you have never breathed a single breath in your life.
Yeah.
Who has digested for you? You can term him God or you can term something. Something is there that is digesting everything for us. Where are the thoughts coming from? A lot of nonsense thoughts even come. You never want to think.
That's true.
Where are they coming from? That is God consciousness. So just leave everything to time. Let the sun set few more times, maybe many years, things will come.
Right.
Don't get stuck with the time is what I'm trying to say. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. The next day will be Wednesday. This is 2017. Then will be 2018. Whatever happened on Monday, leave it on Monday. Don't carry the baggage or nonsense for Tuesday. Anything happened in 2017, you have to leave it, even forget it or forgive it or throw it or let it go to hell or leave it to God. Do whatever, don't carry it to 2018. You don't have to live with the same time at a different time. What we usually do, we carry useless memories, nonsense imaginations, and then we think time will change. Time is changing, our life doesn't change. So leave everything to time and do not bother. Time will change everything. Automatically things will happen. Because sun has a simple principle of life. The sun is moving at 134 miles per second, yes, and taking the whole of the solar system in the cosmos somewhere. Something called time, space-time fabric is where the cosmos stands on. Because there is a space and then there is a given time. There was morning time, evening time, night time. That way sun is moving towards the galactic sun in the galaxy. So things are going to change. You don't get stuck to the time. Time is changing, you also leave. Whatever happened, leave it. There was once a saint, and the saint came to a person, say Henry was the name, and he asked Henry, can I have some food? When I went into Henry's house, he saw, wow man, Henry is so rich. And he thought I was just asking about food alone. I can ask some clothes also. I can ask him some money also. And Henry gave him all the best stuff, best food, and sat with him, chatted with him. So where are you coming from? What do you preach and other things? The saint was very delighted and said, you are a rich man, still you're giving your time, your money, you're giving shelter, you're even giving food and sitting and talking with me. So nice of you, you're an amazing man. So Henry said, don't bother, saint. This thing is not stationary. This will be over soon. Anyhow, the saint blessed him and went away. After 5 or 10 years down the line, the saint was crossing the same place. He remembered, oh, there's a guy named Henry. I should visit him. He was very rich. He went to his place and saw that there's a very small hut instead of a big house. And the house has been captured by someone else. So he knocked at the door and he saw very tired, very shabbily dressed Henry in the house. He recognized the saint. Saint, you are here. Wow, amazing. Come slowly, come. Don't make noise. The saint went inside and asked Henry, what happened? He said, people from other town came. They came with weapons and they captured my whole village. Even my building was captured. My money was taken away. And now I'm working as a peasant in my own farms. So he said, now what to do? He said, I have little food. Don't worry, I'll give you. So saint was amazed. You are giving food from your own food, and what will you eat? He said, no problem, don't worry, I'll arrange something. You have come once only. Even if I don't eat, doesn't make difference. Eat it. Gave him a small handkerchief and little bit of money. He said, I'm so pleased you came again. The saint said, how do I do? What do I do? What do I do to bless you? How to make things change? And he said, don't worry, even this will change. He went away. After 10 years again, the saint was moving through that area and he saw an amazing palace built up at the same place. He asked, who does this belong to? The servant standing outside said, it is Henry. He's the owner. He said, amazing. How can Henry be the owner? He said, please take me to him. He said, yes. He welcomes the saints every time. Come. He went inside. He said, Henry, what happened? He said, the person who has conquered the whole village had no child. And I was the most faithful person. He was very happy with me. He died, gave me everything. I am more richer than I was earlier. He said, that's amazing. Henry, I congratulate you. I think my blessings have been answered. I blessed you. I prayed for you. Henry said, don't worry. Even this won't stay. He said, you always talk like saints. How does this happen? He said, that is life. Don't get entangled in life. Life will change. After 5-10 years, when again the saint happened to cross the same place, there was nothing, everything was perished, and there was a single grave. There was a stone on it. Here rests Henry, who died 5 years back. That's how life is. You don't have to cling to what's happening today. It will change. So leave everything to time. Time will answer everything. If you don't have answers to a lot of things in life, leave it to time. Time will answer. Never bother about your goals. Do whatever best you can. You achieved them, it was yours. You didn't. Time doesn't want it. You will get something. You can love someone and get married to someone else. That's how life is. Don't bother. We become desperate, we don't leave to time. We think we can do it. We cannot. Someone else is doing. Everything someone else is doing.
And we can't see the someone.
We don't need to. Why worry about something that does not matter? What matters is what you see, what you can feel. Enjoy that. Finish. Why bother?
How can someone, I guess, relax themselves or relax the mind just with everything going on, how busy life is and how busy things can get, especially maybe during troubling times?
As such, normal days, how do you relax?
I sleep. I'll read. I'll watch TV. I'll hang out with my girlfriend.
So that means you remain with yourself. That's the answer.
Okay.
We are always relaxed when we are with me. We lose all the relaxation when I am with you. Don't be with you. Your girlfriend, if is as me as you are, if she and you are one, then even with her as a third person also, you will still relax. When you and she are one, what you are to yourself is me to you. Okay? For you, you will say, I am me. I am me. The girlfriend is also me. Then you will relax with her also. Any person you find as yourself, you will relax with that person, because then you won't go out. Be with yourself. That's relaxation, simple. Nothing else. Usually we relax, we sit on a chair, take a newspaper, hit on a nice music, sip something and just relax, chill. What are we doing? We are being with myself. Finish. Cut off everything outside. You will relax. If your girlfriend, for example, I'm saying, not as such, if for example, she's fighting with you or you're fighting with her, you're upset over something, be with yourself. The fight is over. Stop trying to make her understand. Stop trying to justify. Stop trying to clarify. Just cut everything from her. You will be relaxed. She'll keep fighting. You will be relaxed. And after some time, even this is very infectious. Even she'll be relaxed.
So I guess the same goes for anyone you're dealing with, right?
Everyone. Everyone. People have gone too outwardly is why there is chaos. Be within. We are already relaxed. Why disturb the heartbeat? Heart is beating on its own. Why disturb it externally? When you never go in external, the heart is beating fantastic, your body is working fine, everything is okay. Life is good. Life is never bad.
Well, that's really good. You've answered so many questions just by listening, you know.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it.
The first door of consciousness is the ear. Listening is enough. We actually don't even listen to the other person.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
We are always ready to
Answer.
argue with or
Or
answer to other person. We never listen. That's what our problem is.
Yeah.
Then we cry because we cannot change other people.
We don't have to.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I don't even know if I have any more questions.
Yeah, you don't have actually. As soon as the curiosity part is shut, we lose questions. It is human nature to gain more knowledge. When you enter into the wisdom part, you don't seek knowledge. Questions are over. You see, why ask question? What is the reason for asking questions? They don't matter anymore. That is why questions are lost.
So how did you get into, I guess, helping other people, I guess, expand their knowledge or experience?
I'll just reframe the question. I'm actually not helping other people. I'm helping myself.
Okay.
If they can derive help from what I'm saying, that's their choice. I cannot help anyone. If I start thinking I'm helping, then my ego is going to conquer me and kill me.
Right.
And I never chose to do this. It happened. I just accepted. So this is how you can interpret this happens from the last birth. One birth is not enough to accumulate whatever knowledge there might have been accumulated by anyone. So it is from the past library. So you just keep enhancing, keep increasing, keep maintaining it. This will increase and increase and keep increasing. And at a shorter or a younger age, it will erupt in every birth. So we don't have to get into anything. We just have to be. And how I got into this, frankly speaking, for me, it doesn't matter. Why should I be bothered about something that doesn't matter for me in this life? This curiosity is a very useless thing. Just live, be happy. If you can afford a smile, laugh uselessly, enjoy life, what more do you need? Let the doctor have the right to say, he's very serious. Never be serious in life before that. So always be happy. Just chill, relax, enjoy. If you do that, the doctor will never have the chance to say, oh, he's very serious. I know, live a fine life, you die a fantastic death. What more? You'll restart from the next birth, from the same mood, the same thought, the same life where you ended it in the last birth. So even the next birth is fine. Just maintain it.
It's a lot of stuff to take in,
Yep.
But it's good.
Yeah, it is good. It is
It's
good.
very helpful.
Very helpful. Very helpful. The art of living a life has to be learned by everyone. The art to live a life is what we need to understand that is the most important part of life. We live a life, but we don't live it with finis. And we can. We're running after the material life and we're thinking about spirituality. It is totally opposite, cannot coexist. And people usually do this. They sell spirituality. It becomes a product. How can you sell? You can sell a book. But even that is sold. So that is how mass hypnosis, mass consciousness capture happens. And people in the name of spirituality get cheated what to do. That's their karma. Think about yourself and be happy. That's it. Nothing else.
I don't know if I have any more questions.
Oh, great. That's fine. Your full is what we need. We always seek something because we're empty. Then we develop useless thoughts. Be full always. We'll live a fine life. Nothing needed. Being full is most important. That's good.
For sure. So we have previous lives,
Yep.
I guess. Yeah. And you can maybe have some people that in your life today, they could be from your previous life as well.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
Anybody and everybody you interact with, you had interacted with them in the previous lives. Otherwise, there is no reason why would you meet some unknown person and why would you leave even the known person. It is all give and take. We are here to finish off the debts.
Right.
And during that tenure, we add on karmas. If we don't, then we are debt free early. It's all getting debt free, nothing else.
Right.
But the problem is during the time of life, we get baffled and we get confused with the positivities at times God showers upon us. We get house, we get money, we go crazy at times. If we have worked hard and got, then it's better. But if we are lucky enough and we are not able to digest that God helped me and we think, wow, I did, we do crazy things and we get punished for them again. So it's very important it's a beautiful thing that you have this thought, this curiosity in life, in your mind. This is beautiful, this is amazing. This should be there in every kid. Every small kid on this earth if thinks this way or if is made to think this way. When they grow up, they will not add on karma. And there will be a lot of peace, a lot of harmony. And harmony happens only when you think about the spirit. Because spirit is only in harmony with the body and the mind. The body does nonsense, the mind does nonsense, the spirit is always there. That is how we are alive. We die because of the tortures the body or the mind inflicts upon us. We die a painful death.
Yeah. How I'm just kind of curious. How would you deal with, or how would you, I guess, deal with or let go of the really trying people in your life, like the people that give you, I guess you could say, grief or I guess really push you in life. Like how do you deal with, I guess, the very difficult people?
Yeah, you have to first of all deal with yourself when you deal with such people, because a person carrying rotten tomatoes, if he gives you a rotten tomato to keep and you keep, then you'll smell as bad as he did.
Right.
So don't take it from him.
Okay.
A person who is disturbed can give you disturbance only. A person who has money can only give you money. Someone who has no money, what will he give you? He'll abuse you, nothing else he can. So just don't take it. Don't collect that negative energy from him or her, because then you are rich with the negativity and you will pass it on. What will you do?
Right.
So just do not take anything from them.
And I guess going a little more into it, how do you, I guess, guard yourself from that? It's something that I kind of, at times, I guess, struggle with my, what I do for work and family and stuff like that. So how do you not take that from other people, or how do you not?
For that, you have to change your system of life. You have to call the God. You have to get connected with the God. The God consciousness, when you get connected to, you stop bothering to punish someone. You stop bothering to protect. You always think he has done wrong to me. Let him be. God will punish. I won't punish.
Right.
I will not react. You have to maintain a call with God. God means something or someone unknown which will help you not to bother what happened with you. Because whoever made whatever happened with you to happen in your life will get rewards by God. His own karma will come back. You don't try to do anything. You don't try to punish. You just don't do nothing. And now it is very hard to do. But it can be done easily if you become selfish. Selfish is a very beautiful definition if we describe about being selfish. Selfish is, the right word is self is. There is a body, there is a mind, and then there is a self. This is also the spirit, another name for spirit. Self. The self is there in me, which is making me alive. The self is the part of God, that is the God consciousness. The self is the antenna placed within me through which I am connected to something in the cosmos. When we think about self-ish, this is the word how it comes. Selfish, I think about me only. And frankly speaking, even in dirty terms, you must have seen selfish people very happy. Nobody can harm them. They are too selfish. They might be greedy even, but if they are selfish, they will accumulate wealth. People will abuse them, but they are so hard-skinned. It doesn't matter to them who is abusing them or whatever is happening. So you can be selfish in a positive manner as well. You don't have to hurt or harm anyone, but you don't have to let anybody else harm you. For that you can use anger, you can use aggression, you can use anything to guard yourself, to protect yourself. But that time you are using it, you are pretending it, you are taking help, you are taking care of yourself. That is being selfish. People will come, they will hammer you. You cannot say, I won't get affected. You surely will. So you don't have to think, I don't want to get affected. Let the effect be there. But if you will be within yourself and leave to God, you will get affected for a small time, very short period of time. Maybe a day, maybe a 2 days, 10 days. But not years. People carry the burden of doing something back to someone for years, and that is where depression, frustration, and other illness comes from.
Right.
If they think there is something, the spiritual part aspect, as you talked in the beginning, if there is somebody or something he will do, why should I bother? Then believing in something called God is fine. Even if he's there or not doesn't make any difference. But you can let it, but it's like, okay, let it be, I don't bother. That's their karma. You're free. You're just free. Now you have time for yourself. Otherwise, you always had time for them only. You are always been thinking about them. If you want to kill the enemy, stop thinking about the enemy. If you want to punish your girlfriend, don't think about her.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm just thinking about a lot of stuff in my life, and it's what you've been sharing with me is really helpful.
Yeah. Just follow it. Follow your heart. Enjoy life. That's it. Nothing else is there. You don't need anything else.
Okay.
But it's good. This inquiry, this thought is very nice. Should be there. It's very good. I appreciate.
Thank you.
That's what another thing is never scared from anyone. क्या बोलते हैं कि उसको जो डर गया समझ गया.
Yeah, never be fearful.
Never be fearful.
Usually we are afraid of God. The most wrong notion that God is there to punish. God is always there to love. So love God. Don't fear Him.
Well, I really thank you for taking the time to
My
answer
pleasure.
my questions. And
I'm giving you back your time that was supposed to be given. So no need to thank
it's okay.
me.
I do appreciate it though.
Yeah, you're making me debt free. I should thank you.
Well, that's good.
That's how it goes.